Well, hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here. It is August 30th. Xur has arrived. He is on Titan over here in the rig. So let's get see what he's got on my little Munchkin Sparrow over here. This thing is ridiculous. And Xur is down here in his little office. So, let's take a look.
The Nine see your valor.
Alright, so of course you've got your Faded Engram. Still, to my knowledge, everything through Forsaken, but no annual pass exotics are in there. And your 5 of Swords, your modifiers for your Nightfalls. This week we've got Vigilance Wing, just a solid workhorse pulse rifle generally. It's a 5-shot burst. When a nearby ally is killed, health regeneration and increased movement speed are given, which is cool. Corkscrew rifling, alloy mag, and then Last Stand, improved weapon performance and greatly increased recovery when its wielder is the last living member of a fire team, which hopefully you don't want to be in that position, but if you are, there you go. So all in all, it's a 5-shot pulse rifle. It's pretty solid. It's got some cool ornaments to it, which I like most of them. They definitely set it apart pretty well. The Catalyst also is one that's going to be kind of cool. I think you got to get that one in Crucible, though. It's got sizable range on it. It's a pretty viable pulse rifle. If you were used to be this and Graviton Lance were kind of the two that went neck and neck. And the big thing about this one, the 5-shot burst, you were able to just continually put out that damage. Worked pretty well in a medium range. Graviton was definitely more at that long range, but that medium, like mid-medium, mid-long, somewhere in there kind of range, it was really spot on for that type of stuff. Definitely really, really good for that. I don't know if it's like top of the meta anymore. I know it's really not. Still just a decent gun, though, for sure, without a doubt. For the Hunter, I'm sorry in advance. No, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, Titans. Even more sorry, because this is mine. Aeon Safe. So what you do is with any of these Aeon exotics, there's 3, 1 for each class. If anybody you have in your party is wearing them, they get a boost if they're nearby to you using this exotic. Otherwise, they just get a fraction of the shared energy. Summoning a Barricade grants the following to nearby Aeon Cult wearers: Grenade energy to Warlocks, Melee energy to Titans, Dodge energy to Hunters. So you get a little bit of ability energy to a couple different classes depending on what they're wearing. These are pretty low on the totem pole for exotics for every class, so these are more if you want to complete your collection as opposed to find a new awesome exotic. They're really not in a great spot. Auto rifle loader, scout rifle loader, submachine gun loader, grenade launcher scavenger, not a bad thing, but still probably wouldn't wear these things, and special ammo finder. Next, we've got Ophidia Spathe, definitely something you might want to consider for your hunters. For one, looks cool, you got the 2 snakes and the 2 daggers. Grants 2 knives per charge. And if you have this on and say like Brawler on a Nightfall with Solar, you can throw knives constantly with the right build on your Solar tree. So definitely something you can have fun with on your throwing knives. It's a cool one to use for just goofing around with a Brawler, Solar build, things like that. Kind of a good way to toy with all that type of stuff. But what you're going to be able to have here for perks is Linear Fusion Aim, Unflinching Power, and Unflinching Light Arms Aim, Auto Rifle Reserves, and Primary Ammo Finder. Pretty basic stuff. Chests usually don't have wonderful perks on them. But we do come to the last one here. We've got Chromatic Fire for the Warlocks. Still a cool one. This is more another one you get to have fun with. Crystalline Transistor. Precision kills with your kinetic weapon create an explosion at in the element of your equipped subclass. So if I'm running Void and I get a kinetic precision kill, I get a Void explosion. It's kind of like Sunshot or Firefly or Dragonfly, I guess is what it's called now. But it is on kinetic weapons. Now, I know some people with Ace of Spades kind of get a double explosion, so it's a cool thing to pair with this as well if you want to have a little bit of fun. Again, this is an exotic more for cool effect and kind of a fun thing to do, but not one that I typically see being just like really well-renowned or top of the meta or anything like that. These are all more collections, some specific purposes if you have a certain build or certain reason to run so-and-so. This one's got Unflinching Hand Cannon Aim, Scout Rifle Aim, Large Arms Aim, and then Sidearm Reserves and Special Ammo Finder. This is about as weak as it could get. So all in all, perks, nothing really amazing. And Vigilance Wing, of course, is sitting here doing its thing. Vigilance is decent. It's definitely one you don't want to sleep on. Pick it up, have some fun. Crucible, it hits that mid-range pretty well. Pulses are in a good spot, and this thing can put in some work. As for the rest of the exotics, Ophidia Spathe I would definitely probably put on top, even though the perks may not be great. The double knife charge, if you have something like Brawler and Solar on, it can do some amazing work with what it can do. So don't sleep on that one. Chromatic's pretty fun. Aeon is just really not that great personally. But if you're completing a collection, add it to it. And remember, if you're buying exotics and you're missing one of these, make sure you buy it down here first before you buy something at the Faded Engram, so I don't buy this and get an Aeon safe, for example. Buy it here. It's much, much cheaper. And then you can spend your 97 for potentially something new. Thank you guys for tuning in. It is Ebontis. If you guys didn't catch the Last Word live, our podcast that I do with me and Lord Cognito, the video will go up later. And then the audio will be up on your platform of choice. So if you look up The Last Word with Ebontis and Lord Cognito on, podcast platforms, iTunes, Spotify, you guys will find it there. You guys know where to find me: Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Subscribe, follow. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave a comment if you got questions, thoughts, and I will be getting my other thoughts videos out with regards to Luke's Seasons content, as we've got some more points to talk about on there. Covered some of that on the podcast this morning. So thank you guys for everything. I'll see you soon, and enjoy your weekend.